I find them much more interesting than the traditional birds we see in our backyard. They're most unusual. They migrate extraordinary distances. They have unusual colors when they're migrating. This enormous speed, the manner in which they fly in huge groups, in this spectacular maneuvers. Those legs, my wife loves that picture. She thinks he's just such a comedian and looks so silly. They nest here in New York Harbor. They're all over New Jersey, all the way down the coast. They're all over the world. So the egrets on the whole you find them in pretty large numbers. God knows who designed them. They're really strange. You don't find them except in Louisiana, Texas, and maybe occasionally then you have to get into the Caribbean. But in the United States, it's mainly South Texas, way, way down, or northern Texas on the Louisiana border. They're struggling with most of the birds in my book. You see a flock of 20, and it's a spectacular sight. They're very friendly. You can actually walk up to a nest and touch the bird, and it doesn't bother them. They're really remarkable in that sense. Some of them nest on the ground, some nest in trees, but you walk up to a bush, say on Christmas Island, if you just walk slowly, you can just pat it the way you would a dog. It was called the fairy tern. It's now called the white tern, and it's a tiny little white bird, a gorgeous little creature. It lays its egg on that branch, and it has no protection at all. The terns often laid their eggs on the military equipment, on the guns. And, of course, when it came to fire the guns, the Marines would remove the egg, put it on the ground, do their shooting, and then move the egg right back. They were particularly adored by the Marines on the South Pacific Island.